I've talked about Sakamoto Days. I wish I could say something once and it would be drilled into the heads of everyone who heard it, but that's not how the world works. So, kindly heed my words. Sakamoto Days has the best, most fun fight choreography I've ever seen. I don't want to get into the philosophy of choreography and creating fight scenes, but yeah, if you're treating your environment as a multitude of hotspots of potential energy, that just makes every page turn an opportunity of silly, fun, exhilarating ideas, and why not? It's manga. You can go as crazy as you want. Anyway, that's besides the point. In the manga, there's this group called the Order. They're pretty much the preeminent established group of assassins in the world of Sakamoto Days. In the Order, there's this guy named Hyo. There's no two ways about it, guys. Hyo was telegraphed to die pretty early on. Most of the characters in this manga have a screw loose, especially the strong people. Hyo, on the other hand, was a big, empathetic softie. You know what the sad part about it is? Hyo didn't have to die. He just had one flaw, and it wasn't that he was empathetic or soft or went out of his way to help others. It's that he wasn't strong enough to back it up. However, the eponymous character, Sakamoto, is. This whole manga starts off because Sakamoto left the assassin world to have a defenseless child with a defenseless woman and love them with all of his heart and become fat and lazy and vulnerable. And yet, Hyo is the one who dies. Hyo opened his heart to others. Sakamoto opened his heart to others. Yet Hyo dies because, Hyo, he just wasn't top enough shelf. This just goes back to this overarching theme that I'm sort of picking up on in media that I'm launching. Just the idea of power being the operative thing that is necessary in order to affect the change you want to see in the world. Like, there are so many things that are just simply not going to turn wheels unless you have power. You can have the best plan in the world. You can have the best intentions in the world. You can be the best collaborator in the world. You can be the best delegator in the world. But if you don't have power, if you don't have this necessary component in order to make things actually work, in order to affect the change you want to see, then it's all moot. Sakamoto, as someone who is strong, stronger than Hyo, has more rights in this world than Hyo. He can have a family. He can have a target on his back for the rest of his life. That's his right as someone who is strong. He can afford to take weaklings under his wing, who he can come to care for. That's his right as someone who is strong. Let's keep it nice and simple. In the world of Sakamoto Days, you can't just be strong to be good. You have to be at least Sakamoto. Hyo was Hyo, and now he's dead.